But anyway, anywho, let's see. What should we do now? I think I'm gonna try another game that I've been meaning to play that I haven't been able to play because I got addicted to what should we call it? Elden Ring. I don't know if you guys remember this one. You rate the game Pirate Luigi out of 10. Yeah, well, speaking of, I wanna try something right now that we tried the demo and we liked it, and I got the game when it came out, and yeah, we are going to, that is not the one. I'm literally not that one. There we go. You guys remember this one? Well, we're gonna try it again. I got the game. I was gonna try it on release, but also Elden Ring was on release. So, yeah, we all know how that one went. So, let's give it a little try-see at least for an hour. And then we'll move on to something else. But I've been meaning to play this one. So, why don't we jump in? Let's do that. And here we are. Let me stop the music. And here we are. It's Boys Sales. You guys were here for the demo. It was very fun. I really liked it. It was very D&D like. So that's the thing that caught my attention with the options that I needed to do in the sailing mostly. I mean, I vibe with this game. I definitely do. So here it is. I bought it. I was gonna play it on release, but you guys know, Elden Ring happened and other things happened, so we ended up just playing that. But jump in. Let's jump in. I don't know if the save data from the demo transfers to this. Who knows? So let's see. I doubt it because I gotta already create a new game. So. So clearly the demo save data does not transfer, so bummer. We might have to do everything from the beginning. But it's whatever. It was fun. It wasn't that long either way, so new game it is. Well, I can't click continue, but alright. Onward, yes. Alright, we're doing this again. Greetings, you might not know me yet, but I have urgent news. Your father, Leonardo Salvatore, the renowned explorer and scholar, has vanished in his latest expedition, a professional hazard, so to speak. However, this case is of particular interest to me. Seek me in the capital. A ship will be awaiting you at the docks. Until then, the man in yellow. Ooh, mysterious. We like it. Alrighty then. So we're gonna create our character again. You stare at the letter again. Leonardo, your father, gone. The letter came unexpectedly. Not much time to prepare. You look at your room, reminiscing about your past. Apprenticeship, the time spent working and mastering the craft greatly increased your resolve. University, the time spent among academic books drastically increasing your knowledge. When it comes to personally wise, I actually kind of done both of them, but I spent a lot of time in college and I had a lot of fun. Believe it or not. So let's go with this one. We're gonna increase our knowledge. Plus 30. Goddamn. A blissful time. You toil relentlessly over the manuscripts, gaining every bit of knowledge possible. Yeah. Sonic Racing Crossworld is getting SpongeBob. I kinda saw a thumbnail. It's fucking wild. Also, you triggered a fucking secret. Enjoy your Sonic clip. There was one subject which interests you the most. The one which framed your view of the world and shaped your personality. Apply science has turned your mind to the visions from the veil and improve your perception. Rhetoric and philosophy has forced your resolve through endless and rigorous debate. Hold on. Man, we're not gonna have good perception because I'm about to go with this. I do like to talk people's ear out, you know what I'm saying? That clip is 7 years old. Correct. Back to a happier time. But everything has changed. Bummer! Okay. Rhetorics and philosophy. Apply science. I kind of like both, though. Damn, I gotta make a decision. I'm going with rhetoric and philosophy, you know? I'm an asshole. My resolve plus 15. Let's go. Words became your weapon. Ideas your battlefield. Debate will rage endlessly, and some students will settle their arguments after class. Haha, but I know Jeet Kune Do, bitch. What? You often finish the day with a red-tainted knuckles. Yeah. Also kick. I'm a kicker. You double-check your luggage, a few sets of clothes, some of your savings. There was little time to prepare, but you took one particular item. Old book, a thick holding a plethora of knowledge. A set of magnifying glasses made to improve one's perception. I think I'm gonna go with this because Google, magnifying glasses are cool. You grab a set of magnifying glasses and put them into your luggage. No more time to waste! As the dawn breaks and the sky clears, you close the door and head for the docks, searching for the ship. As you make your way, a young man with bright red hair suddenly approaches you. Oh god, this is okay, so we got 100 gold and plus 20 supply. Oh, we remember his name. I actually don't remember his name, but oh, Captain, find you. Morning. Name is Sean O'Brien. I will be your first mate, ready to take command on set sail. He gives you a wide smile, displaying a set of straight teeth. Sean looks pleased to meet you and is eager to set sail. Interesting. Should I be surprised or confident? You thought there will be he would become a ship. Of course you're ready. And yeah, I'm surprised. I'm like, why wouldn't I be fucking surprised? To be honest, I was surprised as well. But the man in yellow was insistent. Strange fellow he is. Were he not? Starfaring might look intimidating initially, but it doesn't differ much from sailing the seas. And just look at the ship he got us. He points at the ship behind him, peacefully rocking at the pier, his engine humming, ready to take off at any moment notice. Test perception. Look closer at the sea. Does he know more? May he be concealing something from you? Try to figure out how it works. Test of knowledge. I think I have 60%. We're gonna go with knowledge. Alrighty then, there we go, Chad. We gotta spin the wheel. Test knowledge, succeed, select an article to use. You don't have any artifact. Okay. Before the test, you need to roll a number. Okay, we're rolling. You gotta hit that natural 20. That number is compared to the value of your attribute shown in the middle of the dial, which is 60. If the number roll is equal or less, you have succeeded. The higher your attribute are, the greater your chances to succeed. Spin this bitch! Oh, well, I think we did it. Critical success. A lightweight brick equipped with a solar core. The cell's fabrics accumulate energy and directs it to a powerful engine. Excess energy is stored and redistributed to light accelerators and an absorption field. In combination with engraved hardwood, which allows for zero buoyancy, it creates an agile ship capable of navigating between the stars. We love that. Oh, we got an achievement. Take command of your ship. The adventure begins. Sean diverts his attention to the crew's preparations. As the ship soars high above the clouds, you leave the port behind. Several days later, you arrive at Cloudshire, a lush agricultural region, and the first stop on your way before reaching the capital. You must acquire a travel permit from the nearby castle. It will allow you to navigate safely through the new world. Alrighty then, here we are! Bloody goodness, here we are! I do not remember how to fucking pilot this bloody shit. Okay, so, if I remember correctly... Okay, I guess tutorial time, right? Where do I put my avatar? Okay, listen. I'm blocking the number 1. To be fair, Pepper is blocking the number 1. But if I move over here, I'm probably gonna block the subtitles. Let me see. Let me see, chat. I don't think that's better. I blocked more stuff. I'm definitely gonna block the subtitles here. Oh, we'll see. Well, you guys will see when we're in critical health. Don't worry about it.
Right, Captain. It's time for you to take the helm. I see you've already managed to make the ship move. Perfect start, eh? Just remember, it's a starfaring ship, not some flimsy tiny boat. Let's try something different.
Yeah, I definitely blocked the subtitles.
Around the islands. Aim our cannons and show 'em what you got.
Okay, how do I, Okay. We got the lasers. Cannons. Alright. Alright, yeah. Definitely, we gotta... There we go, we gotta... There we go, we gotta aim up. We miss! There we go. Alright. Peaceful so far. But that's how it starts, right? Okay, that's good speed, I will have to say.
Aye, good. See, told you it was easy.
It was.
There's more to commanding the ship. but I'll
Is
show
it
you
just
how
me
it
or
goes.
is too low?
Now, let's just keep the course. If you find something of interest you'd like to explore, feel free to do so.
I feel like the sound is too low, right?
Just sail next to a pier and disembark. The boys and I'll stay on the ship conducting repairs.
Okay, let me let's see, master volume. Okay. Maybe that'll be better. Press the pier hole F to interact. Gotta remember that we don't have that much fuel. Alrighty then. Abandoned church. You stand outside a church, its doors wide open. The church bell rings solemnly under the mild wind. The place doesn't look particularly old. Although abandoned, it must have been built in the last few decades. Definitely we're gonna enter. Why would we? Adventure time, gentlemen! Exploration. We're going in. Why not? I'm just saying. I have something of interest. Can still be inside. I remember that we failed in the demo. Ooh, what is whispering in my head? Test of knowledge ritual. Okay. Inside, though it looks much more damaged, a strange overgrown covers the walls with thick, dark roots creating a mosaic pattern. They seem to cover most of the chairs except a golden mask. And I'm gonna make the JoJo reference joke again. I shall denounce my humanity. This seems to cover most of the chairs except the golden mask, placed in an otherwise a barren altar. The stone around it is slightly charred. Very ominous, not gonna lie. The mask's empty sockets match closely as you make your next move. Examine the mask. Okay, what can this mask be? Attempt to remove the mask from the altar. I mean, we can. Can I? I mean, let me check it. Yeah. Critical success. The golden mask is the symbol of the empire. These masks are replicas. They present the one carried by the masked prophet, conveying his presence and the all-seeing light. Frequently used by the Inquisition. Oh God, Inquisition. These masks are resistant to the corruption of the veil. They can inflict severe burns on anything or anyone they deem unworthy. Well, isn't that great? At least we didn't touch the thing. As you finish the inspection of a sudden burst of wind slams the door shut. The roots rustle around you. Faint light can be seen coming from the mask's surface. Perhaps just a reflection? We are gonna try. Because why not? It's shiny and we run the risk of getting burned, so we're definitely gonna do it. Let's do it! Spin me, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round. Get the shit. Oh shit, we got an achievement. Steal a sacred relic. Our teammate, we're on this. You grab the mask and pull it. It is set firmly in the stone, but eventually it starts to give way. When finally removed, it suddenly emits a sharp and painful light. You close your eyes right on time, avoiding otherwise possible damage. When the light ceases, the mask stays firmly in your hand. Okay, we got a golden mask. What do? Oh, that is ugly shit. Not gonna lie. Can we put it back? Pieces a cabinet to learn the artifact's power. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm excited about this. Oh, okay. Can you? Is this gonna stay there forever now? How do I close this? Okay. Never mind. And alrighty then. We already got treasure. We love it here. We're going too fast. Let's slow down a little bit.
Time to use some of that sweet solar energy our ship's sails accumulate. Send the engine core to overdrive. It'll make the ship both faster and more responsive
Hold
to your
space to
commands.
use overdrive. Overdrive increases ship acceleration. Alright, well, there we go. Woo! We're zooming now! Oh, where'd it go now? We got, okay, what did we do in the demo? In the demo, I think we went in there first, right? But we should have gone to the city first.
Cloudshine. Warm sun, fields. Too bad we can't stay here for too long. Which reminds me, we must get a travel permit to continue past this point. There's the castle of St. Isidore in this region. If you ask nicely, I'm sure they can issue us the permit.
Sure. I'm pretty sure they'll do that. Anyway, let's go to this port first. I'm already having a blast. I remember why I wanted to buy this game. What do I... F, right? Yes. Oh, like... A stolen ring. You dock your ship and head towards the village square. As you continue deeper, you spot the town hall. Even from the outside, you can hear agitated shouts. You push open the heavy door of the town hall. Haha. Inside is a massive crowd of people. Looks like the whole village has gathered here. In the middle is a stage where a big burly man can be seen. His face is red with anger, and his wood-colored hair is drenched in sweat. So, he shouted at an elderly woman. God damn, we cannot fucking talk. Somewhat shielded by a young boy in front of her. Let's run first. Let's run. See if someone can tell you about what's going on. Go up to the stage and see for yourself. I kind of want to go. Not gonna lie. You know what? I'm like... Okay, what would I do in this situation? Well, I ask, what the fuck is going on, right? And then I'll go. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah. Okay, let's spin this bitch. You spin me, baby, right? Ooh. Failure. You're nice, but no one seems eager to talk to you. Talk to a stranger. If anything, people are particularly suspicious of you and wonder whether your side might have forgotten here. You approach the stage and get a better look. You get closer, trying to get a better look, when suddenly the man spots you in the crowd and directs his violent gaze. Oh, this is one ugly motherfucker. And who may ye be? What do you want? Introduce yourself. There's no need to be an asshole. I mean, it seems that there's only room for one asshole here, since this is a large fella. A captain, you see? From Earth, you say? You'll make me laugh. We haven't had newcomers since the last sowing season. You're with them, aren't you? Involved in these crimes somehow. He points towards the elderly woman and the young boy. I gotta drink water because that gave me a fucking sharp pain in my throat. Alright, it's gonna be a long night with those voices. Ask what crime? Ask who are these people? What crime? Yeah.
What crime he has? The most despicable one. The Honorable Fraud Briar and her bastard of her son, Rudolph, have stolen my golden ring. The one blessed by Lord Inquisitor himself.
This motherfucker can't talk.
That is the last straw. I tell you, just wait until I get the proof. There will no longer be any briars here.
You can see several strong men standing by the entrance door, all with colored hair and an angry look. Okay. Seeing that you have nothing of value right now, Mr. Miller returns to the briars. The atmosphere is tense, and the men at the door seem impatient. Perhaps if you find the ring, you may resolve the situation. The mountain cave nearby might be a good place to start. Actually, before we go there, let's shoot those little balloons. Give us some extra cash. Alright, let's see. There you go. Alright, we gotta wait to reload, I guess. We miss all the shots. The people in the city might be like, what the fuck is going on? Alright, there we go. We like money here. Alright, on to the cave of lovely goodness. Speed up a little bit. Running around at the speed of sound. Do I have enough money for an upgrade? If I remember correctly, that thing in front of me is upgrades. Let's see if we can go there. We did kill some balloons. Oh, there's some over there. Should totally head back and shoot those. Well, after we save the old lady with the... Going a little too fast. Alrighty. We do have money. Alright, solar cannon. Increase broadside cannon's damage. Reload. Shielding. Okay, I'm gonna do one. Solar cannon. Let's upgrade that. Can't upgrade anything else. Alright then. Solar cannon must charge faster now. Alright. Alright, we're going in. We gotta save this solar energy because inside we don't get solar energy to power our shit. And we gotta be extra conservative when it comes to our power. Seems like a good speed.
Easy, easy there, Captain. Careful around the corners. While inside, our sails will accumulate much less energy, so spend it wisely.
we got. There we go. I don't know what those things are, but they gotta die. They look menacing. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, that's some good pirate ship piloting there. Well, yeah, thank you, girl. I appreciate it. You stand inside what seems to be an abandoned mine. The cave walls look unstable, barely supported by old wooden beams. Turnover mining carts are left over, equipment rotting in the dim light. Of course, we're gonna explore the cave, inspect the equipment. What sort of mining was conducted? Let's do that. We're smart boys. Yes, we are. And we only get smarter. Critical success. You examine the mining equipment more closely. Specifically, knowledge +2. So every time we succeed, we gain points in knowledge and all their stats. That's what we fail our previous. We're losing points in resolve. That's not good. You examine the mining equipment more closely, especially that massive drill in the middle of the cave. It looks like a solar dust mining facility, a precious resource using numerous apparatus, and most importantly, the power to power flying ships. When exposed to sunlight, dust disintegrates, emitting vast amounts of energy. However, the vein has been depleted. Judging by its appearance, it has not been visited in a long time. Except you can see a set of footprints leading to the drill. Haha! Look at that. At the base of the central drill, you see a narrow hole. It must have been dug recently. The ground looks fresh compared to the rest of the cave. We're definitely gonna do something about it. Put your hand inside, of course. Why wouldn't I? Might as well stay home if I'm not gonna be adventuring now, innit? Ignore. You put your hand in. Giggity. The hole is narrow. Giggity. And not particularly deep. Ha! You move your hand around, but whatever was there is no longer. You stand up and shake the dust off. The trail of footprints leads to one of the cave passage before disappearing. Curious, I said. If very, very curious. Alrighty then, so let's turn around and get through here. That's enough speed for now. Press right mouse to into aiming mode. I already did. I already shot the things. Or maybe you want me to shoot the... I guess not. We're going a little too fast. We just hit. Alright. We're piloting inside of this fucking cave. We took a little bit of damage. It's okay, we can always paint the ship. Okay. We're saving? Why are we saving? I don't like that. I think there was combat in this.
Is off. Boys, get the cannons ready. Remember to use the shields to protect the ship.
Yeah, how do I use the shields? Alright. Hold Q to use shields when aiming mode. Got it. Alright, hold on, Chad. We got this. They're shooting back. The balloons are shooting back. Right there. Okay, I think there is. Oh, hello, balloon. Give me money. I need it. Alright, Chad. I think there is a gun over there. I gotta be ready. Oh yeah, here we go. We gotta press Q at the right time. Alright, can I get the laser? Oh, Q, 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 Q. Oh my god, this takes forever to charge. Let's turn around. I got your number right there. There you go. Block that. Yes. A little low, a little higher. Okay, that one's dead. Yeah, you miss, idiot.
Good job, lads.
Ooh, we
Don't
did
forget
it.
to check the area. I've seen supply crates floating nearby.
All right. There we go. All right, we gotta check the area. Took a bit of damage. You know, you can make a cake without cracking some eggs. Just try not to fuck our hole a little bit more because that was scary. Alright. I think I gotta go through that exit, so I'm gonna park the ship. There we go. Forge of Ruins. At last, as the cannons grow silent and the dust settles, you can see the fort clearly. Several towers. Walls patch up with thick planks of wood. A group of small rowing boats can be seen escaping through the narrow tunnels behind the fort. Strange vegetation covers multiple sections of the fort. Dark, twisted roots stretch across the walls. You dock your ship and head through the massive wooden doors. Yes, that's how they sound. The inner courtyard is in complete disarray. Massive plants congregated in the dark corners, and multiple empty crates and barrels are scattered around. Most people have left before your arrival, except for the small garrison encountered during the fight. Something must have forced them away. Okay. Examine the plans. Search the crates. I mean, we can increase our perception right now, so we could totally do that. Gonna. There you go. Oh yeah, we did it. You spent some time searching through the crates. Most of them are empty. However, you do manage to find some leftovers. Some of the crates differ from the rest. Their insides are covered with thin layers of glitter. Seems that the four inhabitants used them to store solar dust. Perhaps extract from the crystals populating the cave. Nice. As you prepare to leave, something catches your attention. There is a small clearing between the plants. In it lies a golden ring with a delicate carving of a sun. You wonder why it could have been left behind. We're definitely going to take the ring. The ring looks valuable. No reason to leave it. Yes. We know. In a deep, dark cave, uncover a hidden fort. We got an achievement. The inside of the ring has a faint inscription. The words "Lucid Confidamus" were subtly carved into the gold. You pocket the ring and head back to the ship. We all know where that
See
belongs.
those cracked rocks? Aye, we can clear the path using our cannons.
You don't say. What about the solar laser? Bah! Yeah, I don't get to use that often, so let's just crack that wall with our laser, right? Now let's head out of here. Sail safely, crew. We don't want to crash into a wall. It's getting dark in here. Funny. And we're out. I like the mysterious music that we got going on here. And we're back where we came from. Alright. Let's get through here. There we go. Let's just try not to hit anything on our way out. Alright, let's go solve this problem with the ring, shall we? We got some money, maybe we can do some upgrades.
Who do you think they were? The people in the fort, I mean.
In the
There'll be
Fortnite?
pirates around, but the Empire usually manages to keep them at bay.
I haven't seen any pirates around. I don't know what we're talking
I
about.
hope it was someone exciting, like a secret society plotting a revolt against the Inquisition, eh?
No, we don't like Inquisitions around here. Unless they're in the fucking ship, then we okay with them. We don't like getting hanged either. Alright, can we upgrade things? Yes. sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, let's go save that old lady and her son from that, you know, fat bastard. Full speed ahead. Also, I gotta go back there and destroy that balloon. I like money. I like money. This is a very relaxing game. I'm having a blast. You dock your ship and head to the town hall once more. Inside, the events are unfolding as previously. You approach Mr. Miller. Keep the ring, leave the place. Oh god, that is fuck. Why would I go all the way over there, get the ring, come back and be like, I think I'm gonna keep the ring. Yeah, you give the ring to this asshole. You take the ring out and hand it over to Mr. Miller. He snatches it from your fingers and quickly puts it into his pocket. The new and abandoned for surprise and everyone. A group of people, it seems, leaving the town hall to investigate.
Abandoned for, you say? Well, that is unusual to say the least.
Damn. Thank God this is not a recurring character, otherwise it's gonna kill my boys. Give me a second.
How do you get there? Or is this delinquent head?
He points at Rudolph. His eyes widen as he awaits your answer. Defend. You didn't find any proof of involvement. Yeah, there's no proof. Eager to help. Restore the conflict of the village. Mr. Miller doesn't seem pleased with your response.
Well, at least you got my ring back. You have a journey ahead of you. As for that, let me give you something. My man will load some supplies into your ship.
He turns over to the Briars.
As for you, we will see.
What an asshole. Well, that was it. Okay. What a dickhead. Let me go get those balloons over there, shall we? Because we like money. I like money. I wonder if I can reach that from with my solar cannon. I'm charging up Melissa. We definitely can. Can you imagine living in that house? That has to be an amazing view. And quite relaxing, I gotta say, but man, if you have an emergency, what do you do? Right? You better have a ship. Can you imagine this? I mean, it seems very relaxing, right? Okay, I don't see any more balloons over here. I see let's make a quick turn and head back. I like the curve that I can make like that. I'm gonna assume I can't get back to places I've already been to after I complete the quest. Oh, I like me some sailing on the skies. Oh, I like me some sailing in the skies. So let's face it, would you guys live there? Me personally, it's a big yes and also a big no. It's like I always think, like, what if emergency? What do? And that's the thing. But that's my paranoid self, right? I always like to be prepared. I'm just checking around to see if there's more balloons that I can destroy. I already see one. I see 2 ports that I gotta go to from here. I can see from really far away. Eh? So let's see if that gave us enough money to buy an upgrade. Mind you, this whole area was in the demo. So I'm very eager to move past it. This is a very cool ship. I wonder if I can customize it a little bit more. Who knows? I can't. I mean, I hope. Alrighty then. There we go. No, we cannot. That's a lot more money. I guess we'll come back. Okay, which port are we going first? I guess I'm going to that one over there first, and then I'll go to the one over there. Clearly the game wants me to go to this one first. Oh, we are saving. Oh, also I see a balloon. Let me make a sharp turn. Fire, Malaysia! 5 goal. That is unimpressive. Well, now I gotta check around this rock to see if there's anything. Which I don't see. Can you imagine being in a ship like this in the sky? Alright, let's make a sharp turn. I don't see anything. Alright, let's go to this port over here. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Very relaxing place. Oh, I see balloons over there. Now my question is, how far can my laser go? Can't reach it.
Cap, when we get to the castle, they will ask questions. Who are you? Where are you going? By the holy light, did you submit the I-94 form?
Oh, great.
All that bureaucratic nonsense.
Nah.
As annoying as it is, we better not start off on the wrong foot.
You don't say.
Tells me the man in yellow won't appreciate it if we stir up unnecessary trouble.
Ah, me? Unnecessary trouble?
By the way,
I do look very
did
foreign,
you get to
though.
know him? I've worked with the man several times, but I doubt he would hire a ship to help me out.
Okay, that's done. Alright. Let's go in here. Ooh. Inspect. Okay, let's inspect it. Oh yeah, we're gonna use this one. 100 to sell. Hmm. Okay, so the can my items come back if I use them? There's no way a magnifying glass literally. By the way, the magnifying glass were goggles in the demo, if I recall correctly. Alright then. That seems very useful. Okie dokie. Let's go around. I'm gonna get those balloons over there and see if I can upgrade my ship one more time. Because I am very, very aware that there might be combat in a minute. Alright. How much money are you gonna give me? That is not much gold. Alrighty then. Trying to deal with customs here. Great. We love it. Ooh, saving. Alright, let's park the ship right there. Bip, 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 bim. Bada bada bum bada bum bum ba. Hop bada hop bada hop bada hop. Hop bada hop bada hop ba ba. Customs office. Great, we love this place. You approach the castle gates, but there don't seem to be any guards, neither next to the gates nor on top of the walls. Interesting. Very safe, eh? Next to the entrance is a small door with a custom office sign. We'll go in there. As you enter, you are greeted by a small room filled with measurements and waiting equipment, and several tables and chairs, all empty except one. Behind it is a young woman in the imperial office room. Let's go. Let's deal some charm, shall we? Hello there. Greetings. Welcome to the Castle of Saints. Isidore. My name is Lucia de la Torre. ¿Cómo está, Lucia? Yo hablo español también, pues. And I am the Lieutenant Castellan. I guess that's how you say it in English. How may I be of assistance? She gives you a polite smile, awaiting your response. That's about the castle. I mean, small conversation. Why go straight to the point, shall we? Oh, just make small talk. I mean, I like doing the small talk. I'm a fan of that. Yeah. Feels strange, doesn't it? On a typical day, hundreds of people would be manning the posts and operating the defense towers. But today is not a typical day. Today is the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Saints Isidore, the patron of the castle and the surrounding lands. Had concern. Seems like the castle is rather defenseless. Doesn't sound like a good reason to leave the castle with almost no garrison. I mean, to be fair, judging by the time period that this game is mimicking, I know we're in space, but you know, look at the attire and the ships. Church, very important. Like, killing people, important. So it's like, let's not say anything about that. Let's not be skeptical, especially since we are aware of the existence of inquisitors. Let's just add concern. Seems like the castle is rather defenseless, which is true. That sounds very sus, though. She leans forward a bit and continues in a hushed voice. That's why I told the Lord Inquisitor. but he insisted that this time was special and that the ceremony would require more people and preparation. That is very sus, my lady, I gotta say. It shouldn't be a problem, as Lieutenant Castle. I am sure I can help you with whatever you might require. Assured you might. However, if it is the travel permit you seek, there is an issue. Oh, we don't like that. Because that's exactly what I'm seeking. Unfortunately, unauthorized travel within the New World is strictly prohibited, based on the truce terms between the Empire and the Old Kingdoms. Great. Bureaucracy. We love that. I will need you to provide a letter of sponsorship from any notable citizen or patron of the capital. Present university papers? Perhaps your certificate. Perhaps the letter from the man in yellow will suffice. Perhaps your certificate of scholarship will suffice? I mean, okay. I gotta make a decision here. Alright, what do I want to reveal? Alright, I'm still don't know what happened to my father. The man of yellow is literally just the man in yellow. I don't know much about it. I don't know what the fuck this could cost. Okay. Unfortunately, as I said, it was probably based on the truth. I will need you to provide a letter of sponsorship from a notable citizen or patron of capital. I mean, perhaps your certificate of scholarship will suffice. That is a very... I mean, we have this, so might as well, right? She takes a quick glance at your papers and frowns. A scholar, huh? That isn't much, but perhaps there is an outstanding inquiry from the academy. Let me check the ledger. She takes your paper and exits the room through the back entrance. A couple of minutes pass. You start to wonder how massive this ledger must have been to take so much time when suddenly a loud bell is heard across the castle. Something's happening outside. You rush back to your ship.
Steady, lads. Prepare to engage.
Oh god. Okay, shit is happening.
Turn. Fire. Repeat. Aim for the sails and the engine pipes. If I see any men cowering, I will throw you overboard myself.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta speed up through here. Let's get those sails. We got them, boys.
Down you go! Ha ha ha! Now that was a proper good fight, Captain.
Was it?
Let's head back to the castle. Stellator has some explaining to do.
I guess they do. I mean, to be fair, the news that the garrison was empty probably spread across. Okay. Well, we took some hits though. They owe me something. They do owe me some shit, I gotta say. Customs office. You head back to the customs office. The alarm bell finally stopped, but the castle is still on high alert. You can see a small group of people sprinting around the castle walls. Soon after, Lucia bursts through the door. Breathing heavily, she looks like she's been running for quite some time. Apologies, Captain. We could not provide any covering fire, but you managed just fine. Good job dispatching those ships. So, where were we? You can see her agitation. The attack on the castle was much of a surprise to her. Attack. Who were those attackers? I kind of want to know. I mean, I do need my papers, but curiosity is eating me alive, right? Honestly, I don't really know. They must be some sort of pirates. However, yeah, terrible pirates. We don't like those. Anyway, however, they knew precisely when the castle was not much smaller, and their ships. She paused for a second, considering if he wants to tell you. The ships were unusual. Why was there no support from the castle? No. What does it mean by saying the ships were unusual? Their ships looked much more well-maintained than usual. Not the rust buckets local scams dares to call vessels. And their strategies. Not a single shot fire upon the castle itself. If they were targeting they were targeting specifically you. Ah, yeah, I don't like that. Sounds like a lot of coins. Act suspicious. Or do we get our papers and get the fuck out? Huh. What do? What doodly do, huh? That is a very interesting. I gotta say, I do want to know more. But what would I do personally after dealing with this, right? I just went outside, got shot by a bunch of ships. Took a little bit of damage. Already asked some questions. She seems suspicious about what's happening. It's obvious that some shady shit is happening. Do I want to get involved? Or do you just get my papers and get the fuck out? How much do we like Lucia? She looks cool. I don't know. I'm gonna act suspicious. Indeed, the attack precise, the timing, and the ship's quality don't add up. I must look into it and request Lord Inquisitors to increase the minimal allowed garrison. Nevertheless, I check your papers. Usually it won't be enough, but I can ignore your help defending the castle. Well, there you go. She seems reluctant. Perhaps that she's about to do is directly violating established protocols. Hey, I'm just saying. We just gotta work the charm. Also, murdering a bunch of people on a ship kinda helps. The ladies kinda dig that. Her tone suddenly becomes more ceremonial. Consider your help repelling the attack on Saint Isidore Castle. I, Lucia de la Torre, Lieutenant Castellan, by my authority, commend you for your valiant defense against the enemy. On the Empire's behalf, I grant you free passage through the New World. Hey, we got a travel permit, and we like that. Let's get the fuck out of here now. A secure official passage. Ugh. She smiles and hands over your papers. And now, if you excuse me, I have an investigation to conduct. If you wish to leave us, head towards the mountain and turn left. There is a lighthouse nearby. Safe travel, Captain. And this is where the demo ended last time. Okay, let's get some upgrades. Because, we did get hit quite a bit. Oh.
Seems like we've done what we came for.
Yes, it seems so.
Didn't Lucia say? Lighthouse to the left of the mountain.
Correct. I see it.
We can head straight there. We won't be returning, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's what the demo ended. So we're gonna go get some upgrades, hopefully, and we'll sell out of here. Loving the music. Very relaxing. can't get an upgrade if we want to. No, we can't. We got 65. And we need money. We need money. There we go. We like the sharp turn. All right. Time to get out of here. Is any way for me to check my inventory or anything? I don't think so, right? Remind me if you guys see some balloons and stuff. I mean, I can sell items too. Full speed ahead. We won't be coming back. I hope I got everything. Big ass mountain too, right? Here we are. Road to the city. You leave Cloudshire with a heavy heart. The ambush at the castle was not coincidence. Someone knew you were coming. Yeah, that's very interesting. Caution must guide your steps now. The road ahead will only grow darker. Now you must travel towards the city, where the man in yellow awaits. If there is an answer to be found, they may begin with him. Oh shit! Let's go. I like it here. What is that?
All right, Captain. Let's keep moving. When traveling between the stars, let's not stray too far off course. Drifting through the void ain't exactly good for morale. So stick to the waypoints. They'll guide us through. Though it'll cost us time and supplies. Every journey will eat into our stockpile. And if that runs dry, the crew's bound to get a bit twitchy.
I
Don't
see.
worry. We've got enough to make it to the city. As long as we don't take any scenic detours.
You don't say. Hold on. Let me raise the bowling a little bit more. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the heart attack. Really appreciate it. I enjoyed those. You know, my favorite thing on a fucking Saturday night is to get a heart attack. Let's increase that master bowling a little bit more. Is that good enough for you guys? Okay. Okay. That seems to... Can I check? I don't think I can check, right? I just gotta... Huh. Alright, Chad. Going down here. It took me the same spot. Alright, cool. I guess we gotta hit the ones with the least amount of oh my god. Alright. So we gotta be mindful of this. Oh, you guys can't see. I got 60 out of 99. You guys can see the 60, which is good. But I'm gotta be mindful of how much supplies I have. Alright, so every time I hit these things, they take one supply. This one could be a long one. Let's go over here. No, that is not. Oh, man. Thank God I didn't go this way. Oh my God. Alright, chat, where do we go? We go up or down? Supplies, motherfucker! Do you have them? A few, yes. I mean, I can't see ahead, which I guess is part of the mini game. I think I'm gonna go down. We love to go down, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh, what's this? Blinking stars. You sit in the captain's chair on the commander's deck, observing the night sky. Mid-rays of tiny dots create peculiar shapes, guiding you through the vast darkness of empty space. Then suddenly, in a blink of an eye, one of the stars disappear. Oh. Look at the spot where the star used to be. Where stars once were, witness the sky forget its own constellation. You observe the spot for some time. Nothing happened, but then you notice one more star disappear from view. Then another. And another. The cascading effects of the whole section of cosmos just cease to exist. It feels unreal. The magnitude of the event starts to press on your nerves. Test your resolve. Close your eyes and drive the illusions away. This can be real. There must be an explanation. To be fair. Right? Okay, do we want to increase our resolve? Do we want to increase our resolve? You know what? The first thing that came to my mind, it was a Dyson sphere, right? You know that. Well, you know what is it? The Dyson sphere is like a sphere is that collects the energy from the star that you put around your. I think the camera saw my hands moving. Probably the next time that I put the camera on, I might be really zoom in. Anyway. The Dyson spheres collect the energy of a star. That's one. That's a short way to know what type of civilization is in that area, I guess. You see, I'm already rationalizing this. I'm thinking fucking invaders here that are expanding, taking stars, or we just close our eyes and be like, you know what? Nah, nothing's happening. That doesn't seem right. There must be an explanation. I want to go for this one. I want to increase my courage, but if I was in this situation and I saw what I saw, I would ask myself, there has to be an explanation for it. This is me, so I'm going to do this. Yeah. Success. A space phenomenon, a dream or a hallucination. Perhaps something connected to the veil, which is another thing that is happening in this world, right? You are not entirely sure what it might be. The thoughts distract your mind for a while. You avert your eyes, allowing it to rest. After a while, you look back at the sky. All the stars are in their designated place. All except one. Fascinating. What does this mean? I'm just more intrigued now. Goodness. Very interesting. What could this mean? I mean, I'm not well versed in the universe of this game, so there could be any explanation. But if I add the knowledge that I have right now, giant space angler, I mean, the universe is vast and probably eternal. Or maybe not. So who knows? Everything could happen out there. Very interesting. I'm still going for Dyson Sphere. I'm still thinking, you know, aliens expanding their territory. Okay. Later, when checking the charts, one detail comes to light. The stars you saw disappearing was never there in the first place. Huh! You spent some time studying the maps of the constellation, but you can't find any mentions of it, except a small piece of paper hidden between the pages. One is a peculiar description of a star. Drawing of a star. Drawing of a star unknown. Visit the academy to learn the artifact's power. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. We wasted supplies for that, but it's okay. Either way, it's gonna take us there. Gonna go here. We definitely taking the scenery route, innit? The lighthouse. You see a beam of light in the distance that differs from the stars in the sky. You notice it several days before, but as you get closer, you can finally see its source. A lighthouse stands on a floating rock. It allows nearby ships to navigate safely in the vastness of space. As you land and set foot ashore, you see a strange woman. She awaits your approach. Oh, that is spooky. Oh, hello there. Well, welcome, Captain. You arrived just on time. I hope the journey so far has not been too troublesome for you. Tell her about your journey so far on time. No. Did she know what you were that you were coming? Yes, I will ask this. Why would I act like a? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That makes me look like a dumbass and mostly an asshole. Because if she knows that I was supposed to be here on time, at this time, she would also probably know that I wouldn't know about her. So if I act like this, I'm just an asshole. Like, oh yeah, the journey went like this, totally knew I was gonna come here. No, on time. I'm gonna ask questions, but how you doing? Are we gonna crank up the charm again? We're going to do that. Yes, among other things as well. Almost too predictable, but that's a good thing. It means everything's going as planned. Someone must have told her. Well, yes. Act surprised. How did she know? I want to act surprised. There's no reason to act. How did she know? I was told about you by the gentle shimmering of the stars, by the soft breeze of the boy. Your very move carries you along the path. Every action creates ripples on the surface of the water. Act concerned. Who is she? Some sort of an oracle? Focus. She's talking in riddles, but does she know anything specific? Oh boy, I feel like I'm playing D&D here. Who is she? Some sort of oracle, clearly. I don't have that much in perception, but I can tell. Does she know anything specific? That is the question. What would you like me to tell you? The past? It won't help you much. It may confuse you. The future? Know that once I do, there won't be much you can do to change this. Ask her about the past. Future. Ask her about the future. To be fair, I wanted it to be a surprise. But knowledge of the past can help you to make decisions that can change your future. She closes her eyes for a moment. Let's see. Perhaps this will work. She opens her eyes again. The light of her lamp goes dim for a moment, intensifying the brightness of her eyes. The scholar calls out from the depths between worlds, trapped by his dreams, ensnared by ambition. The jester heard the plead. He seized the moment, carved a path, and opened the door. The moon waits, bound in chains, patient and still. That did not help me, lady. I have... Okay. Great. I guess I did not learn from my past, so I think I'm condemned to repeat it. Fuck. Alright. That's fine. Scholar call out from the depths between the worlds, trapped by his dreams, ensnared by ambition. Ambition's bad. Got it. The jester heard the plea. The funny man seized the moment, carved a path, and opened the door. The jester took the opportunity to do stuff. The moon waits, bound in chains, patience and still. Maybe the moon is the goal. The treasure. Why do I immediately think of treasure? Says the guy dressed as a pirate. The unnatural glimmer of her eyes softened. The lamp shines bright. Don't overthink my words too much. It won't do you any good. Well, lady, wrong. I overthink things a lot. Too late. I'm gonna be thinking about this while I'm going to sleep and shit. Act suspicious. Who is she truly? Act dismissive. I will take more than some nonsense to unnerve you. I think I'm just gonna act suspicious. No. The exact definition will be inconsequential and thus meaningless. You can call me the lighthouse keeper. Feel free to stay at my home and rest a bit. Prolonged starfaring subjects your mind to, let's say, stress. Okay. Before you can ask anything else, she's already gone. You stand alone at the pier, the lighthouse illuminating the space around. Alright, this was cool. Oh, we like it. Guess we gotta move now. You enter the lighthouse as a safe haven for the seafaring captain to allow the rest to survive. For tradition, the lighthouse keeper provides travelers with additional supplies when they stay and rest at the lighthouse. The lighthouse. Yeah, we got more supplies. You head towards the guest room. The beds are stiff, and you don't want to think about how many people have used them before. Oh god, the bed bugs. Don't let them bite. In either case, it's nice to have a real bed. Occasionally during the long ship journey, the sleep brings you much needed respite. In the morning, you find several sacks of supplies neatly packed together next to the door. Okay, plus 10. All right, we're going. Okay, we got supplies. Guess I'll take my leave. Okay. Ooh. God damn it, I have to. Ship graveyard. Nice. We loves it here. You pass by a group of ships. They drift across an empty void, all damaged, broken, and tangled together. In the clutter, you can see a massive ship of the line. A gaping hole in its hull exposes the bowels. Of course, I mean, why just leave your house if you're not gonna do wacky shit in a space-faring adventure? Swashbuckling adventures? Yes. The ship is enormous, a behemoth of a combat vessel, compensating in size for what it lacks in technology. Judging by the updated design and the banners, you see inside it must have belonged to one of the old kingdoms, a fractured group of royal families opposing the mass prophet. Oh, God. You will search through the ship. Not much is left. It must have already been looted multiple times. What worries you is a strange sound coming deep from within the ship. It sounds like someone wailing. Oh shit. Alright, I'm too Hispanic to just go investigate that. I'm out. Unless I'm with people, then I'm going in. By myself, like, you know what? I think I'm good. I'll see you guys later. But saying that, we are out adventuring. We're on a fucking pirate ship. We're not pirates. We're explorers. And might as well, you know. Somebody could need help. You go deeper into the ship, submerging yourself in the endless corridors. A tangled mess of semi-destroyed passage. Or it could be a cougar. You know that cougars, you know, mountain lions scream like ladies getting murdered? Could go help someone and all turned out to be a fucking cougar. Gonna fucking bite your ass. But we're in space, so I doubt it. What are the chances of me finding a mountain lion in a spaceship wreck? I mean, if that happens, you know what? I'll take it. You know, might as well. I was destined to be attacked by a fucking mountain lion. With each step, the sound grows louder. Finally, you reach the door leading to the engine room. Behind it must be the solar core, the heart of the ship. You open it and step inside. Oh, curiosity. I must find out. Excuse you? I do not like that. Huh? No? Me no likey? That looks fucking curse. Inside, a horrifying scene unveiled. The solar core, which should have been dead for a long time, is active and radiates with energy. On its surface, you can see the twisted faces of the crew members fused into the core. They are thrashing around, screaming in agony. This is wrong. You want to get out immediately. Approach, suppress the fear, and approach the core. Approach, suppress the fear, and approach the core. Quick, head back before it's too late. .7 chances. That is not good chances. But what? Okay. Alright. Fuck it, we bowl. Alright, listen. Chat. They're crying in pain. Alright. So, I'm either gonna get fucking cursed, or I'm gonna free those souls. Fuck it, we bowl. Okay, wait. The travel permit also gives me improved test of resolve +10. I have to reroll test of resolve. Oh. Okay, hold on. We'll use that one in a minute. We got a 49. We did it. You master. Oh, let's go. You master your courage and get closer to the core. When the core's casing was damaged, It affected the engineering crew. The core sucked them up close, trapping them in the state of now feeding off their torment. What remains of the casing are wooden splinters, scribed with incantations necessary to confine the core's powers. Runic splinters. Am I gonna help these people? There isn't much you can do about it. It's too dangerous to disable. The core is unstable. Rig the core with explosives. Wipe clean this abomination. That's enough for one day. We blowing this shit up. Souls laid to rest. I got an achievement. Kill the queen. Kill a queen. Paisa dosto. Yes, we did it. You bring some powder keg over the place, then around the core, back to your ship. You sell a safe distance and fire at the remnant. A well-placed shot reaches the engine room, detonating the powder. Despite the distance, the shockwave rocks your ship along with the heat. It carries over a quiet sound. It sounds almost like the brief sigh of relief. Oh, that makes me feel very nice. That is very nice. I really like that. That is nice. May you rest in peace, fellow sailors. May you rest in peace. Oh, more adventures as awaits. This could be just a game, you know, and I'm having a blast. Ambush? Sir. As your ship passes between asteroids, you suddenly notice a couple of sloops and massive gunships approaching. They fly under the colors of the Inquisition and signal you to stop the vessel. I mean, it's the Inquisition. What do we have to fear? I did steal a mask. That could be a problem. But they don't have to see the mask. No one expects them. I know. I didn't. Nobody expects the Inquisition. As your ship passes between asteroids, you suddenly notice a couple of sloops of the massive gunship approaching. Do we want to fight? No. We don't like the Inquisition, but we don't want to fight with the Inquisition right now if we don't have to. Okay, so let's stop. You don't look very inquisitorial. You slow down and wait for the ships to approach. A large man can be seen standing on the gunship deck. You there, Captain Rig is speaking. Surrender immediately. This is a restricted sector. There's something off with Captain Rig's ships. I am going to magnify this because he does not look very inquisitorial. Success. It's not the ship, it's the crew. The ragged appearance doesn't fit the gunship. No uniforms, no Inquisition insignias. Just weary, battered men. Something doesn't add up. I know. I gotta buy me some new goggles. Captain Riggs looks impatient. The gunship slowly approaching your officer. Confront. Point out at Captain Riggs' crew. Yes! Fuck him up! You see the Captain Riggs turning to his crew. Damn it! I told you the little reds to clean up a bit, but no, it will be all right, Captain. There's nothing to worry about, Cap. Next time, I will scrap your backs with my cleaver. Doesn't matter, never like all that sneaky approach anyway. So, Cap, back to you.
Any last words before I blow you up straight to the Corona Borealis?
Ambush. Who ordered this ambush? You have nothing to say. No, I need to... I mean, yeah. They might spill the beans. You know what I'm saying? They're too certain of themselves. They're gonna kill us. But if we survive, and if they're fucking too, you know, confident, they might reveal information to us. I'm just saying. Some very important people. They even gave me this fine ship. Ah! Okay, this is starting to, okay, the ambush at the castle. Right? The castle was empty. Seems people that has some little bit of power within the, you know, government. Especially, you know, maybe the church. Some very important people. They gave me this fine ship to get the job done, right? The Grim widens. You must be a big fish, Captain. But big or small, I got them all the same. Alright. He raises his cleaver and points towards you. Boys, open fire! Alright, we're fighting. We are at range. Okay. Okay, that one's done. We're gonna use this fucking rug to cover us. We don't have energy. We're not doing well. We gotta get out of there. Oh, that's a direct hit. Woo! Oh no. This might be the end of our adventure. We're backing out. All right, we got that one guy. Okay, we are in severe shit right now. Oh, he's coming. But if we hit him from the back, giggity. Oh, I think we got him. I think we got him, chat. We're a little faster. I think we got him, chat. We got him with the good old ring around the rosies. Pocket full of cannonballs. Uh-oh. Okay. That was close. This guy needs to die. He's fucking me up. We have no health. Oh my god. All right. Time to get those thrusters, man. Oh, I hear the shots. Oh god, we blocked those. Also, I gotta be careful with whatchamacallit, my energy. Only need to get the cell in the front, but it's gonna be very risky. I don't have the energy. think we did it. Oh my god. Remind me to not fight with the Inquisition. Ah. Okay, now where do I go? Damn. Alright, well. Damn, we barely made it! Oh, I think I see the exit. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, at least we got a lot of info out of that one, eh? Boy, we almost died. We need to upgrade this ship ASAP. Ooh, boy, that was wacky. Get the fuck out of here. I don't see anything of value. Time to fucking leave. Ambush. Oh my god. With the threat dealt with, you can continue your journey. Only the final stretch left. However, as the enemy gunship crumbles, you saw a small rescue boat dashing away towards the city. Perhaps it's not the last time you heard of the captain of that ship. Great. Lovely. We love that. Oh, Jesus. I see the end of our journey. And we made it with supplies to spare and a few stories to tell. Onward, he says. Let's go. The Grey City. Reached the city for the first time. Does that mean it's gonna be a few more times? Maybe. Oh boy. Oh Jesus Christ. At last you reached the city. The beating heart of humanity in this corner of the stars. Somewhere within waits the man in yellow. You must find him and uncover the truth behind your father's disappearance. Yay. Ah? Oh, we gotta select things. Oh, I'm looking at the time. It's almost time for me to go. Holy shit. I gotta eat something. Ooh, I kind of want to play this tomorrow again. Oh, I'm getting excited. This is so much fun. Okay, let me go in here and see what happens, and then we leave. Man, am I gonna stream for 1 more hour? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I can't click anywhere else. So, the docks, a busy port where military merchants and research vessels rest side by side. Cruise low cargo, inspect riggings, and prepare for distant journeys. Explore. Why wouldn't I explore? As your ship docks at the port, you can see a strange man among the crowd. I don't like that. It might be the captain of the other ship that we blasted to oblivion. They almost got our asses. We gotta get our shit together. That was a 3v1. I didn't like it. Thank God there were fucking meteors around that I could use for cover. Dressed in a particular yellow suit. Oh! He springs into action the second he sees your ship. Huh. That might be him. Ah, at last. I was getting worried. I presume you are the captain I was waiting for. He gives a courteous bow, though his porcelain mask remains expressionless. The man in yellow, at your service. To what do I owe the pleasure? What do you mean? Show him the letter that he has sent. Direct. What do you mean? You should know. He takes the letter with his fingertips and waves it closer to his mask. Right. I did send that letter, my dear old friend Leonardo. Although disappear is an overstatement. It would imply that no one knows where he is, wouldn't it? Hmm. Hmm. Inquire. Let's just say he got a bit carried away. Not every door is meant for a human soul to step through. If you wish to find him, you must first meet Professor Ravencroft. She works at the academy and will indulge you in all minor details. I would really love to stay and chat with you, my new friend, but alas, duty calls. Is there anything else that you want to know before I go? Reason. Why does the man in yellow help you? The man in yellow appearance is most peculiar. I don't care. Why do you help me? I mean, obviously he's trying to conceal his face. Oh my god, I can decide, actually. I mean, the reason is his friend, my father. I can gather that much. Why the mask? Oh, thank you for the protection. I need that. He points at the mask he's wearing. This is just something I like to wear. It makes it easier to talk to you. Your kind tends to find my appearance disturbing. My kind? My boy is either racist or an alien. Also, leads to some amusing confusion. That prophet of yours copied the design for his own mask, which was unexpected, but who am I to judge? Oh shit, the lore have thickened! And I'm making very, very deep assumptions to the lore. Oh my god, this is very interesting. I'm fucking digging this shit. Woo! Alright, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. With that out of the way, I bid you farewell. We will meet later. I wanted your help with one other task. Safe travel, bon voyage. He gives you another courteous bow and half a stride towards the port exit. The academy must be closed at this hour. You may want to wait till morning to meet Professor Ravencroft. Okay, a busy port. Okay, well. Okay, exit. I can. Oh, tavern. Okay, hold on. Can I save? Warning, all unsaved progress will be lost. Last save, 40 seconds ago. Okay, yes, it's safe. Yes, cool, cool. Alrighty then. Okay. I am having quite a bit of a blast with this game, as I knew was gonna happen. I did try the demo, and it was a lot of fun. I like the whole D&D vibe that it gives me, right? Make decisions, roll for it, you know, all of that sort, right? So, ooh, sorry about that. So I might play this again tomorrow. I'm having too much of a blast. So as for now, I'm looking at the time. I already went way past my regular streaming time, but it's Saturday, so it's okay. So tomorrow we might play this again and maybe something else. Alright, so but anyway, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Toodly toodles. Bye.